top stuff, but if you want to hear some, what is like the facts that you need to know or something like that. Factually is really good if you're trying to learn some like. I think the last time you and I talked, you were wondering where you can go to find information about
The vaccine, yeah, we talked
the
about it.
vaccines and stuff.
Yeah,
That
I
podcast
appreciate
was
that.
what gave me the information needed to do my research.
Yeah, it was solid. I haven't had time to schedule it yet, but I plan to soon. Probably the more recent vaccine because the first one doesn't stop the new variant well.
Yeah, that's true. It's a virus.
Yeah.
It is genetically designed
I've
to
had
mutate. So
I've had the and my brother has had it, my mom has had it, and my dad has had it, and I'm the only one who hasn't had it yet.
which is good.
You might have.
The disease, cause I have all three vaccines, and I'm the only one in the household who hasn't had COVID or the new variant,
Nice.
and I'm the one with high risk. So
I mean, it's better that you didn't.
To be fair, you might have already gotten it. It just wasn't very effective against you. I know for some people, they barely experience symptoms, sometimes none at all. And others, it's very drastic. So, if anything, your body probably beat it without even knowing it.
And they're not closing up school anytime soon, so each day there's less and less kids coming.
School.
Good old days.
I miss the school pizza, man. School pizza was so good.
I just missed having friends to hang out with at school.
I know. I was the
I had
kid in the
so
corner
much-
with Yu-Gi-Oh cards having tournaments every day, man. Those were the fun
You
times.
tell him, man. I used to go to the library every day during lunch to play some Magic the Gathering.
Yo, I
Like
got into
4 or
Magic
5 other
later,
people.
but I saw those kids and I was like, yeah, respect.
Hey, Pokey. I did.
Yeah, it did. The Magic is old.
It's like 19. I mean,
Older? No. Oh, wow. I remember when we just played card games with postcards. If my Delaware would beat any Minnesota anytime. Fair enough. No, that's completely fair. That's cool. I'm happy to hear that.
I started it in.
Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah. I started D&D at school. And then now my friends are playing a game. So.
good.
That's cool.
That's all.
Well, best of luck. Have fun. The last oyster is mine, and you will not take it, Tally. I need to find stuff to paint right now. When I have time, I will. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But I just spent all my money on a mic set, so.
Yep, yep. Get out of here.
Goodbye.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight? You guys, oh my god, what did I just say? Also, I want to turn the music down just a hair. It's a little loud in my ear. First of all, I want to say thank you to Crimson for subscribing. You're halfway there to whatever it is you're going to throw at me to paint. Anybody who subscribes to me for a year, I will paint something for them. Either something they will give to me, and I suspect that's the case for him, or something that's in my closet of shame or closet of potential. Depends on who you are. Right now I'm painting Dice Guys. Hi, Bunny. What are you saying? I'm not sure what you're saying. Within reason. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't send me a whole army. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 28. I mean, I'd almost do 2 of these actually because these guys are pretty simple. I'm really surprised. Hi, Lauren. These guys are quick. Anything that takes me about 5 to 6 hours to paint. So, basically, things like, let me grab this since it's nearby, like this dude. This guy would be something they're qualified. But either it can be something that you send me that you would like done. So if you have that Hero Forge mini that you have kicking around, or some Reaper mini you get that special character you want done, then you can send it along. Although you have to pay for the postage to me, I'll pay for it to send it back. And then, or I can pull something out of the closet of shame. Now, you obviously will get some input as to what you want. I get a lot of things in there. Or that Dreg Gazebo. If you send me one of your 3D printed things, I'll paint it up for you. But that's how it works. It's it. But you have to. It's for anybody who subscribes for a year, and it's basically a thank you. Believe me, I'm just happy having you guys here to talk to. I don't need anybody to subscribe, but it helps. I mean, it all helps, and I just want to thank you for it. That's the big thing. So also keep in mind too, Lauren introducing my little beer mug. If you were subscribed, I do have a little badge for you. He'll send me a dice. Ooh, Dice Tower would be cool. Oh my god, this song is like, this talking in the song, and it's like, it makes me feel like there's an echo here. It's a little weird. But yeah, that's what I'll do. But yeah, you know what? A Dice Tower, if you were going to do it for the subscription thing, probably isn't as bad as as you think it is. Anything with a limited palette probably isn't going to take me much longer to paint than that's why these are quick, because it's a fairly limited palette. It probably will take me just as long to paint that as it will paint something like this. Believe it or not, I painted Tianot, or, Mal Drakkar, which is Reaper's version of Tiamat, and that's a foot tall. And that took me only a week. So, but it was limited color palette and lots of dry brushing. Let's see. I'll keep my founder's badge. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Oh, you can't have both, huh? You have an MVP on there too, because I've made you one of the MVPs. Let's see, you have quite a few fates and towers to print still that will leave painting. Okay. Also remember, I do commissions, and I start for like a 28mm here, it's $30. That's why I picked a year. Did you see there's a WizKids Tiamat coming? Yeah, I do know there's a WizKids Tiamat coming, and I think that's also pretty huge. However, because I got the other one, I'm probably good on it. I don't know, we'll see. Also depends on how much it is. I don't think it's cheap. What I really want is I want the Matt Mercer figure. That's in one of their sets. Sorry, I'm one of those Matt Mercer fangirls. But honestly, I just like the show. It's my style of game because I really like the heavy role play and the story-driven games. So it's not a style for everybody. That much I will totally admit. So how is everybody tonight? How are you guys all doing? While I start getting some paint out here. So I was looking at this guy. There's a couple things I want to do on it. Where I'm touching up some stuff. I can't talk. I need a new paper towel, which is on the floor. I have a thing of paper towels here. If you're going to have a painting workshop, you absolutely need to keep a roll of paper towels handy. Great for, taking the moisture off your brushes or cleaning that mess up when you whack over one of your paints or your drink or your wash water. Oh, good. Oh, hold on, there we go. My earphone cord is getting hung up in my chair. Oh, yeah, no, I won't be buying Tiamat. Although, is that already painted, or is that a blank one? Oh, let's see, Lauren says, I'm working on Joseph and the Shepherd Boy he's doing the Reaper Nativity set. God, guess what? At least the pirate hat is candy. I did put that back on because that was also popular demand. Painted, okay, yeah. See, I wouldn't want one that's painted. I want one that's unpainted. Alright, so what I'm doing with this guy is I took out some of my stippling on his lip because I lighten it up. So I'm just going to put a few little black spots on his lip. And it is now, alright, so it's 20 of, maybe I'll go to 9 o'clock. I'll be a rebel, go to 9 o'clock with the pirate hat. Might leave, that's a fairly small area, I might just leave that. But I thought this looked kind of weird where I lost all of the the black. It should still work. Okay. The other thing I think I wanted to do is go into this eye and touch that up a little bit. You found a pretty spiffy, let's see. For Tiamat, you found a pretty spiffy one. There's not one mate put on him, and I find a lot of times if you try just freehanding something like hair, it just doesn't look right. I mean, I could try, but I was gonna say you found a pretty spiffy Tiamat STL file for sale. I'm not surprised. I think everything is out there. Oh, there's my other color. I'm taking my original two colors that I mixed together for the blue on this guy, and that is Deep Twilight and Ultramarine Blue. Oh my god, why do I having such a problem talking tonight? I don't have, people who know me, I'm a bit of a motor mouth. Wow, that's not coming out at all. I see the blue, the lighter blue, but it is a little, I guess. It needs a little more purple. The Deep Twilight's kind of purple. When I initially did it, I actually pretty much did it the Twilight purple, and I didn't like it as it was too purple. Imagine me saying that, but since I'm trying to match a dye, and it's this dye here, it is kind of towards the bluish side of the color wheel for that blue, but not as much as that paint was. And I know I mixed way too much of this paint for what I need, but I may need to go a little lighter too. You know what? I'm going to add a little white to it. Because I want that highlight to still be a highlight. Of course, I'm going to say what I usually do at the beginning of my streams. I am link friendly. If you guys have anything you want to share with everyone, please go ahead and post your links. I'll even take, if I'm on a Discord with you, you can even link me that. Or actually, you can probably link me a Discord. I will, anything that I can get into that I can put up on my monitor, I can show off. And the big news, I finally finished the Chaplain on the bike. I'm on to 5 Terminators. That's what I'm doing now. Well, well, hopefully you're going to be painting on, what the hell days? Yeah, on Sunday. Sunday, when the next painting party at the Queen's Gambit is. There's as long as I don't get as long as I don't get COVID or something bad like that and then have to cancel. I think I know what I'm going to do for February, too. February was a rather problematic month because it was games and conventions all month long, so... Is Sparta one of the cats? Because that would make sense. Oh, boy. Okay. Yep, Sparta's one of the cats. So, where is my pirate? So, I'm going to take a little bit of the pirate gold, because I kept looking at, yeah, I'm going to do it with some gold. Sometimes I do try to mix gold with, or colors with white just to lighten them up a bit. Come back here. And my gold, of course, is clogged. Because that's what happens. Moon is no longer... Who is Moon? And Final Fantasy 14. Bah! Painting is better than video games. Why are you being bad? I say I see the cat survived the trip up north, which is good. They both make you cry, but for different reasons. Basically, I'm just adding a tiny little bit of gold to my white because it needs. I determined he needs a little bit of a highlight on his tooth. Oh God, I don't know if I can do it. It's not. Oh, it's a cutie patootie! Hey, you cutie! And by the way, I know I didn't say. I actually came on your stream and lurked when you were playing Minecraft last week at one point. Hi! And how are you doing, by the way? Oh, you know what? Something I should tell you. I've started my own Discord because, you know, there aren't enough Discords in the world. Cutie patootie. And hello, Raiders. My name is Carol. I'm a commissioned mini painter. I've been painting for like 20 years because I'm old. And I love to paint and I love to share what I know. So here, I'm going to do this. So I have a new mini painting. Did I do that right? It looks like that. I have a new mini... Oh, are you... Maybe my internet's being borky again, too. Come on. Why isn't it popping up? Well, fine. Come to think of it, is any of my stuff popping up? Oh, something's wrong with CloudBot. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. No, something's wrong with CloudBot. None of my timers are working either. I don't want to do it. Let's see. Let's see if I can add. Let me see if I can put it back in here. Mod. I've had some weird stuff going on with this today. Uh-oh. I think there's a problem with my Streamlabs. Alright, if I get knocked off, I'll be right back. But I'm gonna try something here. Let's try logging in and logging out. Please keep running. Please keep running. One more time, screw it. I'll just go copy and paste the link myself because you suck. Alright, something's wrong with CloudBot. And I don't know what. But I want to paint. Wait a minute. Maybe everything... Nope, they're here. Well, the reason why I'm coming in here now is I'm actually going to look for the thing I was trying to find. I'm going to copy the link. Commands. And then I'll figure why this is being bad. Where is it? It is Discord. So here's what you do. You just copy. Let's see if it'll work. There we go. As for why it's not working, I have no earthly clue. I'm on the air, so who knows? But I want to paint, so I'm going to let that go for now. So by the way, links are at least working for you guys. I'll get that in a sec, Saranus. I feel like my thing is sticking here. Come on. Fine, I'm going to try some white. It is a, there we go. It's not going to be very visible. It's just going to be subtle. It needs a little something. Especially not going to be visible on my... Oh, I can't see it on there. How about that? Let's check. Oh, that's cool. So they said this is his COVID mask. You did wear an N95 mask under it by knee. Of course. You know what? I think out of all the things, I think one of the fun things, masks can be fun. So, you know, make the best of it. You know, if we all have to wear masks, at least have fun doing so. That's really cool. Yes, but you obviously, on that mask, you definitely would have to wear a real protective mask underneath it because that thing wouldn't protect from anything. But I do, that's really cool. So let's see. Anybody else have anything to share? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. It did keep people away. That's, yeah, there you go. Check something. Oh, I can check one other thing here. What would that be under? I don't know. Cloudbot just, it's not under source. I don't know. Anybody has a clue why the hell my Cloudbot suddenly went pew? Let me know because I really kind of have my little announcements up. But as I said, I did start a Discord. I just posted the link on chat. Yeet self into Mount Doom. I was gonna say, I just say that makes sense, Cribs, and you would like Gundam masks. Let's see. So now I got the weapon and I got that bag. Maybe I'll do the bag. Maybe we'll do the bag of dark brown. What have I got for browns here? Saddle. I'll use a saddle brown. I was thinking of making it blue, but there's so much blue anyways. Oh no. That's why you're yeeting yourself into Mount Doom. Is it with a print or is it what's going on? Or are the pieces not fitting together right? Or because I know you're pretty far along with it. I am sorry to hear that. Alright, so I'm going to apply. Then I'm going to debate whether or not I think it's dark enough. I may want to find a darker brown to at least do the shadows. Having issues getting the head onto. Oh, it is. So it is the fact that it's not fitting right. Just out of curiosity, did you try dry fitting it first before you went to all the work of painting it? if you could. I mean, of course, if you were having the pieces all printed out separately, I could understand why you couldn't dry fit it, because you didn't have all the pieces done. All right. You did. Oh. They gotta be on my phone somewhere. All right. Velcro doesn't a right size hook I need. Oh, is it? It's so you need a tool? Can he 3D print you one? Oh no. Well, that is a problem. But that sounds at least like it's a solvable problem. It'd be worse if you couldn't get on there because it didn't fit. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's see if I can paint up to the point where it doesn't look like it's his side. I think I'll take some of my blue color and go over this. It would kind of be shadowed. It's sort of behind the bag, so. Dio! No, nothing's working. Your Cloudbot's not working. Hardy har. But yeah, the bot's not working at all. So no shout outs, no. I'm so mad right now. I have no idea why it's not working. I even tried logging out in and out of Streamlabs, and that didn't work. I found a lot of times that will cure what ails it, but not this time. Because I was trying to get the Discord link, because I started my own Discord, because we don't have enough Discords in this world. And of course that wasn't working either. But if anybody wants that link, let me know. I'll put it up. Or any other. And don't forget, if you have anything you want to link, please link it. Yeah, Dio's now going to be all mad and go off because he couldn't banhammer me. Although when he shows up, you should all banhammer him. That was kind of the joke. I think that was a big Jim Slade joke. Oh, that's too much paint. I'm going to have to go back over my hand. I'm catching it with my brush. Milkshake. I'm going to assume Milkshake is... Oh, Milkshake was the snake. Yeah, St. Ernest has a new... It's a milk snake, isn't it? I could be totally wrong on that. Milkshake is a very, very, very pretty snake. It almost looks candy, like candies. Got a beautiful orange and white pattern. Those stripes. I believe it said, does milkshake bring all the boys to the yard? Alright, so there's the brown. I'm looking here, like, all these colors, and I can't find what I want. What else have I got for colors? I'm looking for, like, a darker brown. Because I do have some in my... I do have some in my paint box here. That little travel box. Oh, there's a darker brown. It's ruddy leather, so... I'm going to use this for some shadows. Typically, I like to paint the shadows on first. Start with the dark color and go up to the light, but this one doesn't matter quite as much because they're all really fairly shallow shadows anyways. Sarah's got his milkshake the same night I got my... Oh, you get... Oh, cool! Now, why hasn't he posted any pictures of Tatum? Definitely saw a milkshake. And by the way, I do have the pet section in the, in my Discord. I would love to see people's pets. Sadly, I don't have any pets right now. What I'd love to have is a kitten, but hubby won't suck it up. My husband's allergic. He's actually quite allergic too, unfortunately. His doctor was zero help because when he asked about maybe getting a shot, his doctor said, just avoid everything that will kill you. And I was like, what kind of an answer is that? I think he should change doctors, but hey. My husband's a pet? Nah. Are you saying you're the pet? It said you're the pet and not Bunny. Are you Bunny's pet? I mean, I know you get all the cats. So just trying to blend this in. Oh, you are a pet. So did you learn all the things you have to say as a husband now to keep, everything harmonious? Number 1 is I'm sorry. Number 2 is you're right. Yes, dear. What can I do for you, dear? And that's the thing. My husband is awesome. Joe is, I said I wouldn't be doing this probably if it wasn't for him. You did. Oh, I will definitely go look after stream. But thank you. Yeah, I put up my thing has a whole bunch of channels that probably no one will ever use. I mean, mine is such a late Discord. People are already on their own and they chit chat on their own. Other goings on I'm doing. I'm also doing a community paint. Oh, buddy, that's right. So, why am I so far off camera here? I suck. All right. So I'm doing a community. Remember, we had the Theraval and Friends challenge in the summer. So I'm doing a community painting for the winter. I am doing basically right now on Twitter. We have the polls up. You have to go to my Twitter profile. You can find them there. In fact, there's a link right on here that will take you right to there. But let's see. I'm gonna look and see what we got. Thanks to Reaper for actually for retweeting it, because I got a whole bunch of votes actually on there. But of course it's settled down because it's been up a couple days. It's only going to be up another less than a day. Let's see. I gotta go to my profile. And I gotta find it because it's not at the top anymore. Alright, here we go. Because I want to see who's winning. Also, something happened with poll number 4. It's not easy to find. So I had to put a link in it so people could find it. Alright, so. Poll number 1. So far the winning model is Baba Yaga. Faye was the winning, thank you, Laura. So far the choice is Baba Yaga, the Dryad Queen. They're all Reaper minis. There are pictures underneath each one, which is why I think that it gets screwed up so that poll number 4 is missing. But it is in the thread. So Baba Yaga's winning, Dryad Queen is second. Medusa with a bow, which I've actually painted, that's in third, and Glitterwing, which is a fairy, is in fourth. Then poll number 2, the Wendigo is just beating the Rock Troll by 3%. It's 37 to 34. And then I put up the Leprechaun. There's a Leprechaun Reaper cells, which is cool. That's coming third, and Krampus. I'm sad Krampus is losing. Poll number 3. We have the Elf Fawn is just beating the Jabberwocky. Not by much. And then not far that, there's another Medusa, but it looks more like the traditional Medusa. And last place in that is the Elf Fairy. And then finally the last poll. Well, it's kind of a barn burner there. Driss the Dryad, who is this, basically it's a Dryad that's emerging out of a tree, and it's really cool. So I understand why it's winning, but it's not winning by much. Ibicus the Satyr is in second place. With the Sea Hag, the generic Sea Hag, I've also painted that, and that's a fun one to paint, at 27%. And way behind is Meb the Grindylow, and it's a hag. And hag is technically, I guess, a fae. So that's it. What happens is, at the end of the polls, which is 17 hours left, or about 18 hours left, I'm going to take the winners of all that. There'll be one final poll, and then we take that mini and we're going to paint it as a community. So I'll make sure I announce it here for those of you who are not on Twitter, or on my Discord, or on my Facebook page, or any number of places that you can find me. And I hope you participate. It's just for fun. It's not a competition. It's just really so we can, so we can paint. And I really love the whole challenge in the summer. So I was like, we really could use one in the winter. I mean, winter is, at least in this hemisphere, it's a great time to be inside and paint. So that's the other goings on, other than me starting a Discord. I said I found the interesting thing is Cloudbot's not working, but Pretzel is. So I'm not sure why I've lost my link to the bot. Alright, so I've got a mid-tone and a shadow, so now I just need a highlight. Could just try leather brown. That's actually in the same neighborhood. If I deem it's too many steps, then I might mix a color for in between. Or I might just try to blend it. So I want to highlight on these areas that face the light. Now I'm taking a little bit of the brown, the mid-tone. I'm going to try to wet blend this a bit. Now I'm taking a little bit of the highlight color and I'm trying to, there we go, that's blended in pretty good. When I finish the pirate doll, this is Bebop Chan, finished pile, my 4-year-old wants me to make a rainbow doll. Oh my god, that would be so cool! How can you turn down a 4-year-old? Granted, your mom, so I guess you can, but... And let's see, Laura says, I've been using leather brown with the polished silver part of these robes. Yeah, it's a great color. I really like this leather brown. That's why I bought it. Because it is a good color. Actually, I realize I should be coming down a bit more on the front. This is sort of the... I'll go back in and blend it in a minute. Oh, you already made the rainbow sash for the doll. Cool. Are you going to find a way to do rainbow hair? Because, you know, to me, a rainbow doll should have rainbow hair. Now I'm going to blend this in. Sometimes I will, yeah, it says funny. Sometimes I do use my fingers. Because I think it does sort of blend it. I made some rainbow highlights. Now it's fine. I was like, I would be real surprised if I didn't have, if you could, at the suggestion of that, you'd throw something through the, throw something at me if you could. I don't know if you could paint hair or not on doll's hair. Or you have to dye it or what. Alright, let's... highlight the top here. I can get hair. Do they have? They must have rainbow colored hair extensions. That would be really. That would be really cool. And that would make sense. She's gonna love it. Still digging the first one though as a pirate. Oh. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. All right, I think the next thing I'm going to do is I got to do his weapon. The paints are starting to creep up on me. Ah. So we can put a couple of them away. Oh, I'm missing a paint in here. Haha. And I did put it in here. I realized I'm missing my paint on primer because I was painting. Oh, where's my new one? There it is. I was painting up those Space Marines, and it's kind of cold, and I went and I did the paint on primer, but I'm doing contrast paint on them, and I really didn't like the way it looked on there, so I went and spray primed it when I got home, and I could throw it in my basement. Not the best place to do it, but at least it wasn't upstairs. Alright, so the weapon. Alright, so I'm looking for the right Pathfinder paint set. Speaking of which, Ken. Oh, okay, see ya. Oh. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm looking for... I'll do Cold Iron and Crusader Silver. That's a dark and a medium silver. Cold Iron. Cold Iron makes sense. Iron is... Oh, I'm taking this off. It is way past. Yeah, it was for like a half hour ago. I am really terrible at keeping track of time when I'm wearing the pirate hat. But it's fun. And I'd like to say I'm a pirate at heart. Just not a mean one. Alright. So I'm going to start with this dark silver. So tonight, I think, I forgot to really check on Twitter. I think it's supposed to be a mini painting double feature night. course, traditionally after my, and he'll probably pop on if he is indeed streaming tonight. But we go to Gareth's Heimar's stream after this, and he's been working on a lot of Hero Quest stuff. I forget which thing he's working on. I should remember too. Damn it, I watched it last week. He has a stream on Monday nights too, like I do, but I don't. I stream earlier in the evening, so I don't go back to him. Hero Quest, you got that for Christmas? Yeah, that's right, I saw it. I believe Bunny posted it on her Facebook page. I think you got it for second Christmas, didn't you? Because I think, I forget, you guys went to visit a mutual friend of ours, and I can't for the life of me remember who it was, and I think they got it for you. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. So I was like, great, they're going to have tons of stuff to paint now. That's right. It was her. Yep, that's her. Yep, that's right. I should have realized. I should know better. Well, it's true. There are two Sarahs, too. I believe you guys spoiled the kids, didn't you? So I'm adding the lighter silver on there. That was really nice of her to get you that, though. No, they're good kids. Oh my gosh, I wish they'd stop growing. The kids are so big already. Also, I totally forgot the birthdays are really close together. Okay. So basically I painted half of it with the lighter silver and then half of it with, left half of it with the darker silver. Well, the younger one had baked as long as supposed to. Oh, yeah. That's right. But you know what? It all turned out well. I have, oh God, one of my cousins, he had twins. They're both really premature. Talk about not being baked as long as they should have been. They weren't even 2 pounds. They weren't even 2 pounds apiece. when they came out. They lived. They're adults. Oh. Phew! Phew! I've been doing that half of the day. I've been doing that on and off all day. I think I'm allergic to something. Alright, I'm taking a little bit of white to put a highlight on this. He wanted to come out at like 5 months. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fun. Not. But I said, at least it all worked out well. I think I'm going to put a little bit highlight on this. There's like a, there's an angle here. I'm basically using the edges to help guide my brush. So easy peasy, so it's not freehanding or anything like that. And actually I think I'm going to do that on the other one too. This said I'm using this. I can't wait till I get my new wet palette. Then I was going to actually take some black and do the same thing, but align the one thing that I think, whoops, that's not black. Where's my black? And back over here. So again, that hour to go, I'll bet you I'm finishing this. And I already know what I'm doing in the wings. Because the next one, I'm now going in, I did the D6 first, which I think is actually in my living room because I sealed it. The one after this I'm going to do, now I'm going to go in order. So this is the D4, then I have a D8, and the D8's a Ranger. And I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly which character I'm taking inspiration from or what die I'm using. Although I may change the color up a little bit. But, as I said, every one of these has a die that I used in the game for a certain character of that class that the high roller is. So this is based on my character, the Blue Shadow, which is a rogue. If I could have done it as a she, I would have. But no such luck. It just doesn't look feminine enough to be that, to be her. I'm not still, I know I'm getting the black down there, but I'm not happy with it. okay. And then I'm also edge lining under this overhang here. Well, maybe it's edge lining, but you know, I'm putting a shade line in. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, he's almost done. So really all I have left is the base. I remember it was, I gotta try to remember the colors. I remember I did a green and pink, and of course my triad of stone colors. And one of Crimson's Holy Trinity of washes, non-oil. Now I do kind of wish I had the other one up here so I could try to match it, but that's okay. Pretty sure I remember what I did. So on to the base because the rest of them is painted. You know what, I'm going to get my bigger brush because I have a 2. Because otherwise this will take forever with a small brush. And I'm just going to base coat this thing with this shadowed stone. Just gotta be a little careful around the feet because I don't want to get gray on the feet. And you want to work it in because you want to get gray on all those cracks and crevices. I missed that crevice. And if I do get any on the feet, I can just go easily clean that up with a little bit of black paint. Because if you're going to get it on the feet, it's going to be down low. And now I get the sides here, make all that even. Seems to have gone on a little better this time than it did on the D6. Aww. Well, I'm glad. I hope she has some really pleasant dreams. Ugh. My nose. My nose has been stuffy all day today. I believe I'm having some sort of allergic reaction to something. I'm not sure what, though. I mean, it's the middle of winter. What the heck is alive out there that could be tickling my nose? Otherwise, I feel fine. Alright, so I need to let that dry. See if this, while I'm letting it dry, I'm gonna see, I do see some spots. Now I'll use a more precise brush. Hey Crimson, you still there? Because I do have a question. Did you finish that army yet? Did you finish your Blood Ravens? Nope. Well then, hey, you need to start painting. You gotta finish it. Don't make me challenge you to, you know. Don't make me challenge you to say which one of us is gonna get our army done first. You had a big head time. Of course, you're doing a lot more than 50. I'm only doing somewhere around 50. I didn't actually count it. When I get into the bigger numbers, I'll probably do all my orcs. Okay, that's true. Well, I mean, I kind of want to, I guess that's sort of what I want to do eventually with the orcs, is I want to do a company. Something that's pretty much just something I'm collecting, you know. Oh, I did get, I got the, I think it was the Boxing Day orc. Or at least it was last year. Oh, Bunny, what? Alright, so Bunny says, I get to paint my first army soon. Want to remind me? Because I think you mentioned it. I could be forgetting. As to what is the army you are doing? I would be real pleased if it was like pink Space Marines. And by the way, that is a thing. People do have painted pink Space Marines. Let's see, I have a few choices, but likely I'll do... Yeah! Sisters are great! Oh my god, you know what? If I wasn't going to do orcs, I'd do sisters. And for a while there, I thought about picking up sisters too, and I'm like, nah, that's getting too cost prohibitive. But my choice is orcs, because I love squigs, and I love orcs. I think they're hilarious. I think, I like the fact that they're fungus. They're non-binary fungus. So, oh, actually, we're going to make a trip down to the, GW store in Brookline. Probably either Saturday after my stream, or if I can't go then, Friday. Right after work. Yes, orcs do have pirates. That is an excellent point. They're the freebooters. And I've actually done the warlord. I've actually painted him. But I think what I'm going to do is I think my army will be snake bites, because I want to use the great white squig. I forget what his name is. Morgraz? Disco orcs? Oh, Bunny. Bunny. No, wait. Actually, if you want to do Carnival Glass, don't do Necrons. go find Harlequins. Those you could do. Oh my god. Harlequins are exactly what you think they are for a paint scheme. They have the diamond patterns. And that with like a glass pattern would be friggin' amazing. But honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing that either which way, because that sounds just so cool. Maybe it wasn't that one. I'm trying to actually remember what I did on the stone. Well, I'm thinking of it. I watched a couple of just a pirate documentary on Netflix called The Lost Pirate Kingdom. Oh, cool. So, I've mentioned that Murder Hobo Twitch channel that I participate in. So, we're doing a group world building thing. He's made a continent, Frank, our fearless leader, made a continent. And we each are picking, I have 2 zones now. Originally I was only picking one and didn't realize that I was supposed to pick another. And, you can make the Necrons look skeletal too. I've seen that and it's really effective. But anyways, basically, we, oh, you know what? I can't do that yet. Sorry, my brain is going 20 places at once. So anyway, we're making our own continent. And at the end of the year, I think the plan is he's going to take everything we do and he's actually going to publish it. So, so Tuesday nights they have what they call Iron. It's Iron GM. Although it's not that. Well, originally it was sort of Iron GM. We would be building things on the fly, but now it's going to be we're going to spend the year doing this continent, and this is where the whole pirate thing came into mind. Was the fact that when we were going, last night. We took a couple zones. We all took a couple features that weren't in any zones, and we're putting names to it. And we started talking because one of the features I got was like right near me, and the question came up about pirates. I said, "Of course, there's pirates. Why wouldn't there be pirates? There has to be pirates." And I was like, "Oh, maybe my land's gonna be, it's gonna be a bunch of, it's gonna be half and half dwarves because there's mountains there." And a couple of volcanoes, and in the lowlands towards the ocean, it's going to be pirates. It's going to be like Port Peril and the Shackles. It's kind of, sort of. I need to actually... Why did I pull that always? So right now I'm using... Kevin, I'm using one of your Holy Trinity. Let's face it, none oil is really all that. And a bag of chips. Okay. I remembered I have to do that second. Before I put the colors in. So what I do is I mix up like, unlike for the, like when I said I've talked about doing the obsidian shrine in the graveyard, and I did colored stones. And what I did there was I base coated it all gray, and I would dry brush colors into it. Well, in this case, I'm actually taking the colors and I'm mixing it with gray to keep it that dusty, just a hint of a color. So I have pink and I have magenta, clear magenta. Boy, this thing, poor bottle. Reaper, I love your product so much, but your labels totally fade. And then for the green, I was using Grave Gloom. And I just mix it in with a little bit of the medium.
Moist.
Oh, that's a Gareth! You are streaming tonight, right, sir? In about 45 minutes? Well, I figured. Yes, you are right. I made sure I did put it up on Twitter. We were doing the mini painting double feature. Well, of course they did. Especially, I saw the pictures, by the way. Oh, get right here. I saw the pictures of your, you've got a dancer in the family, huh? She's so adorable. Here's the Kraken. What the heck? Oh, no, he looks okay. I was like, I think it was me looking over my glasses. Although it looks like he might have some dust on him. Why does he got dust on him? I freaking pick him up all the time. It's the Kraken. He's gonna come and eat it. She looked like she had a ball. I watched the little video. And you're like, as I said, look. Oh, no, I don't think the dice monster. Oh, I remember. It was Clyde. Clyde fits just perfectly right in his head. Right in the beak. He's gonna come and eat the camera. Look at that beak. Wait, let me see if I can get to a better place. Nope, I can't. Why can't I line this up? Alright, let me actually put on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is being lame, by the way. There we go. There's a good shot of the beak. Yeah. So, Streamlabs is being stupid tonight. My CloudBot's not working. So I don't know if you have anything. Really? So yeah, like I have, I put my Discord. That's how I found out. I was trying to put up my Discord channel. And friggin' exclamation court. And then Dio came in and tried to banhammer me. And of course that didn't work, so I kind of laughed. He got laughed at because it didn't work. You should! Oh my god. You totally need the 3D printed Cthulhu doll. Actually, do you want... I don't think you got... Oh, I know Sayarnis saw Cthulhu. But I didn't... Now, I painted Cthulhu because Reaper came out with a Cthulhu and my husband's a huge Cthulhu fan. So, of course, I had to paint Cthulhu. He's right over here. Hang on. Let me go snag him. I could, maybe I need a channel point report, channel point reward that says Cthulhu Rises. And I could break out the Cthulhu. Although my husband might want him back. Basically, when I painted him, I stayed away from the forest green. Let's see. I stayed away from the forest green, and I went more, rawr. I will! I saw it! Hang on. One thing at a time. So here's my Cthulhu. Wait, which way am I gonna go? Oh, I gotta go this way. There we go. So he's although it looks a little more blue on screen, he's actually more green, but he's like a very bright green rather than, a muted forest green. But I wanted to do more sea colors, like jellyfish and, incandescent, not incandescent, I can't remember what those are called. The glow-in-the-dark fish. Hang on, you. By the way, I already wore the friggin' hot pirate hat for like 40 minutes on a 15-minute thing, so cute. Not my fault you weren't here. There you go. Hubby loves Cthulhu, and I actually got his input, and he's like, yeah, that sounds really cool. So I went with those colors instead of the traditional forest green. I don't understand forest green because he's a sea monster. Shouldn't he look like he came from under the sea? I've heard of that. Oh my god, I've heard the Necronomicon. Yeah, I've heard of that. Damn it, I was going to look... Hold on. We need to look that up. I need to put that down because actually under Christmas list ideas. Christmas list. It is the necro. Oh my god, how am I gonna ever spell it? It's necro. Nom. 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 I'm gonna look it up later, but I've heard of it. This is not the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, did decide to. I forget what episode we're on. We actually did start watching it. I want to say we watched the first 2 episodes, and we haven't watched the 3rd one yet. Alright. The tops are dry. So I'm going to sort of... I swear to God, this was lighter. It'll be close enough. The 4th one, yeah, I know I'm not that far behind. But, definitely something, I like the first 2 episodes. I believe you said the 3rd one wasn't quite as good as the first 2. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Laura. Maybe I'll see you on Saturday. Because I'll be here on Saturday for sure. At least this Saturday. All January I'm back. It's February when things start getting sketchy. Because I will have... Oh yeah, that's right. February 5th I will not be here. I'll be at that convention. See, that looks too... I cannot pick... Can't remember what I friggin' did. That's why people write down their colors. I also don't think I put enough gray in it. Or maybe that's why I didn't like the color. It's the medium gray. That looks better. Okay. Let's see, not as great, but still setting shit up. I can at least wait for the full payout in the story. I don't need it all right away. The first episode. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. I know, do notice that with, like, Marvel, they do a lot of that, too. There's a lot of setups. And then things really get rolling, and then they end the season. Still doesn't cook. Well, that's okay. That looks alright. See, I just want to have a hint of color and a couple of stones. Alright, so there's some pink ones. So what are you working on? You remind me, because I should know what you're working on tonight. I know it's Hero Quest. I know you started it last time, and for the life of me, I cannot freaking remember what the hell it was. Oh, the dwarf. Yeah, okay, dwarf. The thing you were working on right after your barbarian. That's right! How could I friggin' see what I mean? How could I friggin' forget? Because I had a little I can't get away from purple. I got away from purple on this. There's a little bit of purple mixed in with the blue. But, I mean, that's because that was the color. It's still mostly blue. And it's supposed to be blue. Yeah, you could say that. It definitely has been a week. And it's only Wednesday. It needs to be. I'm glad though. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means it's cred night, so I'm looking forward to that. Because you know what? It's fine that my character can just have more pain than me. Ugh. What were you, shoveling all weekend? Because that sucks. So I'm going to add some green. I'm trying to work it so that's not quite so. Oh, god damn it. Why am I like having such a problem tonight? I'm trying to see where the hell I'm lining up. Okay, that is where that is. Plus, Alyssa, yeah, I'll be 40. Oh, well, happy birthday, kid. Because you are. You know, I'm friggin' 50, so I'm about 11 years older than you, because my birthday is not that far down the road. Let's see, let's make this one green here. All right, that's good enough. Well, I hope you get spoiled. I was gonna say 41's not bad. Boy, though, it does go fast, don't it? Is that color? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna take my small dry brush. Take some of the weathered stone, which is the light color of this trio. I'm sort of skipping the mid-tone. Because the shading kind of gives it a mid-tone. Or rather a shadow. So the shadowed stone is kind of the mid-tone already. You on Friday? The girlfriend is oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. You need to come visit me. Bring the girlfriend too, of course. You need to come visit me for some real lobster. You know, stuff that was fished out that day. That's what you need. I'm kind of spoiled living here. Truly. know about that. Steak's not bad here. We have cows in Massachusetts. Granted, it's not like in Texas. And I think they're mostly dairy farms. Actually, there is a farm not far from me that does sell, I believe, sell their own steaks. Yeah, but you know what? Neither one of those you eat on the same day that you kill the... You don't kill the critter. But to see the difference is, lobster is, basically they fish it out of the ocean. You know, it's alive when you walk into the restaurant. Because I'm a horrible murdering carnivore here. I've done the thing where I pulled out, where I haven't ever picked one out of the tank, but I've seen them in the tank, and I saw the friggin' chef grab one when I ordered it. You know what? You know what restaurants don't tend to do well up here? Red Lobsters. I think there are a couple around here, but they don't do very well because there's too many legit seafood places. I mean, I don't even know. Actually, a question. Now, I see, as a result, I haven't been to Red Lobster. Do they actually sell, like... Oh, there used to be one in Nashua. I guess they closed it. Yeah, there used to... I remember years ago there was one in Nashua. What was I gonna say? Do they even sell, like, a whole boiled lobster? Like the whole thing where you can take and crack it, or they just sell like basically lobster tails? Oh yeah, it's in the same place. Yeah, so as I said, problem is we have this place, well, there's a lot of independent places that aren't part of any chain that sell lobster around these parts. But there's but the thing of it is, there's a New England chain called the Weather Vane, which is pretty damn good. And they have fresh seafood. I think my guy is done. I think he... Let's see. Still debating a little bit on that face. Oh, is all my black dried out? Grumble, grumble. I am curious if they actually do that. Because the thing is, you haven't really had lobster until... Yeah, see, that's what I thought. They don't. See, that's the thing. You haven't really had lobster until you friggin' get it and have to break into it yourself. That's when it's the best. And, oh my god. The thing of it is, like on those, my favorite part of a lobster is, believe it or not, the little small legs that go down the sides. I love it. When I'm done eating the rest of it, I like to just pop those things off and suck all. It's like the meat. There's little tiny bits, there's meat in there. And it's it's so good. It's sweet and salty and tastes like the ocean. I love it. It's the best part of it. So yeah, someday I hope you get to visit us here in New England. May come visit me. Actually, if you come to Mass, you get a whole bunch of us streamer types. I think I horrified everybody. So I looked at my viewers. I horrified everybody with talking about lobster. Ugh. Well, you snowplow stuff. That should give you somewhat disposable income. Actually, mini commissions are what giving me a bit of a disposable income. Commissions are what really paid for my trip to ReaperCon last year. Trying to make this look a little better. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it actually did too. For a time. There, that's better. All right, I think he's done. Complete with his gold tooth. The male version of the Blue Shadow. With the gold numbers, here's the original die. If I can get it. All said and done, it's not perfect, but it's not a perfect match, but I don't think it's a bad match to the die. I think in the other one, I may end up doing it a little bit darker. Alright, so what have I got next? Put him aside, now I get to seal him. So I'm going in order. So next, alright, so I already did the D6. I wanted to do that one first because Bard. So now I'm actually going in order for the rest. So I did the 6, and that was the force, and the next one in line would be 8. And 8 is a ranger. So, what are the ranger? Which die should I pick? Of course, one I use for my ranger in the Call of Cthulhu game. I'm debating whether or not I actually want to do this color, or if I want to darken it up and maybe have some hints of this color. Because it is very, very light green. It's a Call of Cthulhu game. So, I found this set of dice and I'm like, that's perfect. It's sort of a slime green, And you think of icky things when you think of Cthulhu. Sort of got a nice pearlescent edge to it too. But I don't know if I want to do it totally that color green. Of course I like the purple. That's it. I did not really get purple in that guy. In the rogue. There's a little bit of purplish hue in the blue, but that's not really. I wouldn't call him purple. I think I'm going to do the eyes first because that's what I usually start with. So back to bleach bone. A polished bone. Actually, Gareth, the polished bone thing was something I learned at ReaperCon. Because that was what... Oh my god. Derek Schubert. That was who taught the class. Derek Schubert, who is one of Reaper's sculptors. And a very good sculptor. But also he's a really good painter. And I took an expressive eyes and faces class with them. And he's the one that said... just cleaning out the bottle here. Jeez, there's a lot of crud in here. It's not as bad as the other bottles. Anyways, I digress like I do. And he's the one that said use he uses polished bone. He goes, linen white's okay. Yep, the D8 is next. And it said this is... Let's see if I can put this somewhere. So that's the D. It is a die I'm actually using in the current campaign that I'm playing a ranger in. But I'm debating whether or not I want to go that really kind of sickly green. It said it's a Call of Cthulhu tie. Maybe I'll make it two-toned. I don't know, I could think about it. It is a ranger, so green is appropriate. But I don't have to think about it right this moment because I'm starting with the eyes. As I was spouting off about polished bone, so I'm going to do the whites of the eyes first. I like doing this because it does not matter if I get outside of the lines. I'm going to paint over it and hide it all. Whoops. I honestly don't know why this thing comes off. You blue tack everything on there anyways. It's not like you have to take it off. Unless you take this off. Which I suppose I could. I never use it. So yes, I'm going in order. I mean, I started with the 6 because it was a bard, and I love bards, so that was the logical choice to start with. But then now I'm going to go in order for the right here on out. So 4, then 8, then 10, 12, and 20. And actually, the interesting thing is the D12 also has a D6 with it. Because it's got a familiar. Alright, I'm taking this thing off. I think it's been well over 15 minutes. I know it's been over 15 minutes. Let's see. My paints are taking over my table here. So now I gotta figure out what I want to paint, what expression I want to paint on this guy. Because the next step is I'm gonna put the black pupils of the eyes in there. I'm going to do one little piece of research here. I'm just going to go Google Images. I'm putting facial shape, one eyebrow raised. I hope this will get me something. Then I gotta figure out what actually sort of looks. Oh my god. Get out of my way. Now I gotta find one that actually sort of reminds me of what this guy's kind of doing. Although most of the eyes tend to be in the center. Of course, the thing I find is a lot of The Rock. Because he had the people's eyebrow. So the big thing I took from the big thing I took from this is that most people, it seems to be fairly centered. So, of course, painting eyes in the dead center, it tends to be harder. So now I'm just gonna paint. Pupils in this. Do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going to have to paint that other one bigger. And like half of it. There's a big difference in the eyebrow and the size of the eyes. Jeez. So because I want to make sure they have... Ooh, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to probably go back and touch that up. I feel like it's a little too big. And if I cut it in a little too much, then I'm just going to go back over with a little more black. Actually, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it anchored more on the bottom of the eyelid. There we go. Now, these eyes are definitely big enough. I actually have pictures of this character. Trying to think of where. I don't know if I have any on. I do have it on social media, but that'd be hard to find. So photos. Fortunately, I don't get photos on my computer. I don't think of this. But I know a photo of the artwork that I had done for this character. Or the podcast had it done. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could actually. I know where I could look her up. She's from. I do her on Hero Forge. So she's got green eyes. Actually, I don't think the color I was using for the stones is all that bad. Nice kind of muted green. This is always a little nerve-wracking. I want to leave a little bit of the black on the outside. Okay, that one's the easy one. I don't know if you can see it that well. There'll be pictures up on Twitter of it and on my Discord. Because this is also part of a hobby streak. I'm gonna see. Oh, I don't have any white. You're gonna go double check stuff. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side in about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna take a little white and I'm gonna lighten this green up a little bit. I think my brush is a little too fat. I do not advise doing this on don't do this on a 28mm figure. You'll never see it. I'm just adding a little highlight there. Touch that up. Alright, now I'm going to take some pure white and put the highlights in the eyes. Just a dot. In the black. So one thing I do know for sure is I am going to paint it green. I'm just not quite sure what shade I want to do it. I might do it the light color. I mean, that is the dye. It's supposed to be inspired by the dye. So I do want a fairly dark green for the eyeliner here. So I'm going to go with basilisk green. Just looks a good foresty color. Oh, it really came out. which means it'll go on probably. It'll probably be a good consistency to get on there. I guess it could be a little thicker. So I'm just putting basically some eyeliner. Almost works better. I almost kind of like doing it with some layer, layering it. I can kind of eke my way back in there. There you go, green, just get green around the eyes. Now, I'm going to look through, let's see. I don't know if I feel like doing what I did, like on, it has got a sheen to it, so maybe I should consider putting in some metal eyes, some of the metal medium. Okay, we can put that away. I'll put my stone colors away. Oh, that's silver. Stone gray. Don't think I need black anymore. Ultramarine blue can go back in there. That goes over here. I know, just what you all wanted to see. Me sitting here putting paints away. But so if I don't do it, it gets things tend to get out of control. Oh, that's what goes over there. Alright, well, I think about what color do I want to use? I do have a thing that's got a lot of greens in it. Let's see if I get the right greens. Oh, maybe. Although it's 10:30, so it's actually time for me to go and hop on over to, but I'm going to see if I can find a color first. I'm not going to paint it tonight. Nothing's quite yellow enough. Alright, I will look because it is time to go. It's time to go raid Gareth. So my schedule as follows. I'll be on tonight on M Hobo Wink on Twitch at 8 o'clock Eastern Time to play Cthulhu Rises Everybody Dies. We'll see how much crazier my character goes. We finish off the dungeon, I think. Then Saturday I'll be back painting at 12:30 Eastern Time right here. And of course I'll be back on Monday after that, doing the same thing at 7 o'clock. I want to thank those of you who dropped by. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go hit up. Oh, if it even friggin' works. Actually, hasn't come on yet. I may have to keep this in here because I don't see him on. I can always check to see if maybe he's on. Oh, he is on. Okay. So he is on. I don't know why he's not popping up here. Oh, shoot. But of course I'm spelling it wrong. It's E-I. H-R-E-I-D-M-A-R. Alright, let's see if this goes. Yes! Alright, this is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you on on Saturday at 12:30 Eastern. And bye! Ooh, there we go. I swear there was once.
I mean, if you want to dodge the ads, I guess, and subscribe, unless, I don't know, Michelle, if you had them.
He hasn't subbed to me in months, so you know what? Not subbing back. Hi, sweetie.
Okay, I don't know why it does that. It's irritating. Always with the nacho cheese. Yeah, I'll look. It's a great day for Canada. That's a great day for the world. This is tradition. Yeah. Oh boy. And thus they ride off into the distance from each other. Guys, can we just sit down and all agree to share a craft dinner? Discuss what this is all about. Maybe even talk this out. I'm sorry. It's a trap. What was all that about? Watch out for dire wolves. They're like wolves, but dire.
Hey, CTD.
Hi, honey.
I love you very, very much. Nighty night. Yep. Very cool.
Like it?
Yes.
So that's the blue shadow die.
Yep.
So the next one up is this one. It's a ranger.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, so I know which one. It's gonna be Anja.
Yep.
You know, my Call of Cthulhu, and that's one of the dice.
Nice. That works.
I think so. I know, I love painting these guys, and they're quick too.
Good.
I love you. You haven't bought me any goldfish in a while, have you?
No, I'll pick some up.
Dragon black.
So I gotta seal that.
Yep. I
I know, I want a snack, but I don't know what. We have dessert today. I love you so much.
I love you too, sweetie.
I'd say that's guys from a black or a very dark brown. That's looking like black to me.
She's right. It could be too.
So, Jan, yes, Whitish Wednesday. Now, Luma, can you tell me what day it is? Good, right. See what I'm talking about? They're just getting kind of buggy. You mind wipe them about 3 times a week because they just stumble in here.
Alright, what the fuck is going on?